Hi, for this video I'm going to be taking a slightly different direction to what I've normally been doing. I've been looking along the internet trying to find some sort of inspiration for something to post about, and I've come across something which has absolutely horrified me. It's a article in the Town and Country magazine, 35 gifts for the golf obsessed man in your life. Okay, so if you come across this article or others like it, you're not particularly golf interested, but your partner is, or a significant other or family member, then listen to my advice, please, because some of these are truly awful. So, here is the article: 35 gifts for the golf obsessed man in your life. As you can see, it only came out last month, so they're probably aiming towards like the Christmas side of what people can get. So, finding the perfect gift for the golf lover in your life can be tricky, especially if you're not an aficionado of the sport yourself. That makes sense. It's quite a select group that people, so if you've got to be in the know to know, sort of thing. Whether it's a seasoned pro or spend more time in the pro shop, you've got everything the golf geek in your life needs to incorporate their passion into every aspect of their life, from high-tech swing analyzers to stylish golf decor. I can assure you I've seen this list already. Some of them are not stylish at all. First thing on the list, golf ball whiskey chillers from Etsy.com. Okay. I have to be honest, I don't like these. I'm not a fan of these at all. I've never actually thought, you know what my whiskey needs? Some golf balls put in them. No. If I still have a whiskey, I'll just get normal whiskey stones, because I'm pretty sure I could get them at a better price or better value price than I would to get these golf balls. I mean, it's not in my taste at all. Further down, we've got this cashmere pullover from Nordstrom. Again, very nice option. But when it comes to style on the golf course, I would say that it was more selective. Like, everyone's got an individual look. You're not going to see, for example, on the tour at least, Ricky Fowler or Bryson DeChambeau dressing the same as Dustin Johnson, who's a bit more traditional. So you can get it, but ask for some input, please. Further down, this framed print of JFK playing golf. Very nice. At a price of $1,902. I'm sorry, that's just ridiculous. How can a company offer that as a potential gift for somebody else? It's just bizarre. And and on another side note, I've went in and had a look at this little print. I found it on a separate website for $89. I would say that's probably a little bit more realistic, but $1,900, that's just horrendous. Next up, we have the monogram golf ball marker. Now, these are actually not bad at all. I will be honest. You can get a nice metal one, personal design, things like that. But instead of going through Etsy, you can also do something similar via eBay or other such sites like that. There are plenty of options out there, but this isn't that terrible. Okay. The Main Link Prism polarized sunglasses. Okay, I've got no issue with a pair of Oakley sunglasses, but are they truly necessary? In the UK, maybe not, because we're only going to need them 3 rounds of the year. The rest of the time we're going to have overcast weather or rain. In the US, okay, I've got no issue with that at all. But again, talk to the person you're going to be buying for, because their feedback is going to be just as important. Here we go, a Garmin Golf Watch. Currently 16% off with a built-in GPS, heart rate monitor, activity profiles, performance metrics. This is great. If you are looking to spend a little bit more money than other gifts, this is a fantastic option. It's utilitarian. Look at the styling of it. It looks pretty good, and you can wear it not just on the course but elsewhere as well. Faux pas number 1, the golf crew sock. Please, 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 I beg of you, do not buy anybody you love these socks or any such design. They're just one of those tacky gifts that you get, and we're like, oh yeah, thank you very much. I can honestly tell you, we do not appreciate it. On another similar vein, the stainless steel golf ball cufflinks. They're functional, yes, but we don't like to advertise that we play golf. It's kind of like in the same vein as you get some of the car gifts. I've got like you say, a bottle stopper by Mercedes Benz and your Porsche trainers and things like that, and they're actually redundant. We don't really care about them. Yes, it's a thoughtful gift from yourself, but we won't use them. We just won't. I'm sorry. Personalised golf ball mini crate. Now, there's 2 ways around this. As a gift, I've got no issue. They're quite nice. I would like to have that personalised ball marking divot fixer and golf towel as well, and 2 dozen golf balls, all personalised by myself on. But are we going to use them? That's the question you're going to have to ask yourself. If your golfer is potentially not as good, so like this guy here, then you don't want to get personalised golf balls. We're just going to lose them. And we care about them too much to be able to use them as well. So if you do want to go down the golf ball route, I'll make a suggestion. The Strixon AD 333. It's a mid-value golf ball, but it still offers a little bit of everything. It's not a brick like some of the really cheap golf balls you can get, yet they're not as expensive as, an example, a TP5 or a Titleist Pro V1, of course. So it's a good, reasonable middle ground. If it's a low handicapper, it'd be a great golf ball for them. Well, sorry, if they're a high handicapper, it'd be a great golf ball for them. If they're a low handicapper, they're golf balls they won't mind losing on occasion. Okay, so take that as a little bit of advice. Next bit down, the FlexCore golf pants. Again, all about fashion and style. Everyone's too individual. You can't just go for everyone and treat everyone the same. Now, honestly, in this one, I wouldn't wear. I'm a larger gentleman, shall we say. So I don't think wearing cream golf pants are going to make quite the statement you think they would. But they may be comfy and their apparent sweat wicking power, yeah, there might be to the certain taste of a few others. The next culprit, we have the For Fun Cosmic 5-hole mini golf sets. $160. It's a few chunks of plastic, and I have to be brutally honest as well, this is in the same vein as toilet golf. Yeah, we like golf, but we like actual golf, not these weird sort of setups you can have at home. We prefer to go out, spend a couple of hours away, and not with these weird little windmills and things like that. Great if you want to have a little knock around with the kids, but do we want it? No. Further down, another questionable fashion sense. The golf club stripe tie. I'm going to say leave it there. No, don't. We know we like golf. We don't need to advertise it to other people that we like golf. And this one, wow, I wouldn't. Now, this Golf Notes Panama notebook looks like a very nice little notebook, to be honest. Little gold gilding. Nice. $87. for a book that is just any old book with potential ruled lines. I'm sorry, I'm completely lost for words here. This is horrendously over expensive. I mean, keep track of my game with a sophisticated notebook. What's wrong with one from a dollar store or a pound shop or something like that? They're still going to do the same job, but for $87, you must be deluded to pay that. Now we have the Callaway Men's Extreme 365 golf gloves. Do you know what? It's a decent golf glove, I'll be honest. There's a very little difference between, in my opinion, the FootJoy, a Callaway, a Kirkland. It doesn't matter what brand it is, golf glove is a golf glove, and we're always going to go through them. So these ones, yeah, get a golf glove, so make sure you get the right size. That's the only issue. But as long as you know the person, it should be fine. The Advantage Golf Polo, again from Nordstrom.com. Just that. For this one example, it's just a normal polo. Nothing particularly special, but again, you can't really go wrong because we will wear it. Now, the Golf Stance Trainer. Do you know what? I have to be honest, I have never seen this before in my life until I saw this article. It says, give his stance a level up with this practice board that's specially designed to move his body into the right position for an optimum swing. I'm sorry, golf lessons will do that. I don't need a strange looking surfboard in my living room or kitchen or wherever I train in order to do that. I mean, they've even colour coordinated the picture orange to orange. It just looks garish and honestly most likely useless, even though I've never tried one myself. Now, the Golf Travel Flask gift set. This ideal gift. For a bunch of golfers that I play with, it's mainly drinking with a little bit of golf thrown in between, and gambling, of course. So to have a little travel flask, comes with a ball marker, some tees, pitch repair tool, absolutely spot on. Got no issue, and that will be used. 100% that will be used. Now we have the Performance Go Golf Elite 2 golf shoe. It's from Skechers, and I have to admit, one of the people I play with, 6 Iron Steve, he actually has a pair of Skechers for the summer, and he says they're quite possibly the most comfortable shoe he has ever worn. Not just golf shoe, just comfortable shoe in general. I can't think of higher praise at the moment. Not had a set myself just yet, but once we get some of the warmer weather in the UK, I definitely would be tempted to get a pair of Skechers. Golf, the Impossible Collection. Right, I've looked into this. I'm completely blown away. Okay, $2,050. What? With this Lux coffee table book, he can explore 100 of the best golf courses in the world without leaving the comfort of his living room. For $2,000? You're going to take me to those 100 golf courses? That's just absolutely mental in my opinion. Yes, we can appreciate a decent golf book, but this for $2,000? No, just no. Okay, the men's Evaporation Omni-Tech waterproof jacket. Bit of a mouthful, but a waterproof jacket, always good to have. Quite often these waterproof jackets, in my personal opinion anyway, just get stuffed in the bottom of the bag, waiting for the occasional downpour from the rain. So to always have a decent quality waterproof jacket about, yeah, this is actually something I would actually use and I will actually endorse as a potential gift. Patent art. Now this is a little bit more select. Obviously it's just like a nice classic rustic example of the patent art of a, what's this one? Looks like just normal iron and it's very nice. Potentially, I would hang it up, but unless he's got like a private office or a private area where he can display this sort of art, it's not really something that's going to go in the living room, potentially around like in a family home. So this is a little bit more select. The sterling silver golf bag lapel pin. It will go great next to that golf stripe tie that we've seen earlier, but this a little bit garish in my opinion. It's not really worth it. I mean, yes, it is found on Saks Fifth Avenue, but it seems like you're paying for a name. I don't really think it's going to be worth it. The shoe bag, yep, okay, I've got no issue with that again. They're relatively quite cheap, again on Amazon and eBay, and they will actually perform because after a decent round, the shoes can absolutely stink, and if they're in a nice, decent bag, it can get deodorizing ones. Just even for the travel home, you can still smell them in the car, and yeah, a bag would really help. The next book on the list is A Life Well Played, Stories from Arnold Palmer. Now, you don't really have to be too well known and well versed in golf to understand the importance of Arnold Palmer in the game. And a little foreword by Jack Nicklaus as well. Two truly amazing icons of the game. So to be able to sit down and read a book, it definitely seems like something personally I would be interested in. There are a few more books available, not just on this one obviously, but a nice knowledgeable sit down semi-autobiographical book, that really would be a nice present to receive. Again, quarter zip shoulder patch sweater from PXG. You can get a sweater anywhere, so you do not need to pay the $275 that you would do. The reason it's that expensive because it's from PXG. They specialise in what they say is high performance golf clubs. And they do succeed in that. They are very expensive and their other merchandise matches that. But is it better than anything else off the rack? According to the golf clubs, some things are, some things aren't. So it's really up to you to decide. But again, with fashion, definitely get the discussion with whoever's going to be receiving it. Wow. The hand-blown glass decanter. I've never had a decanter, personally. I don't know anyone who has. It seems like something, like you say, you put into an office or a study. No one's going to see it apart from the person who you're going to be gifting it to. So unless they are actually going to be using it, nah, this isn't really a gift that you want to hand out. Dixon Earth golf balls. Now, this, I see the point, but as a golfer, we do prefer the brands that we know. I mean, these are eco-conscious golfers. You can't go wrong with high performance, 100% recyclable golf balls. That's very nice. But we're not trying to lose golf balls, so taking a eco-friendly route along that, I see the market, but I also don't see the use. It's one of those things where, are we really going to get the same performance as we would do from like a name brand golf ball? I highly doubt it. And golfers really care about performance. We're creatures of habit. We'll buy the same golf tees again. We'll buy the same golf balls again, just because we know that we're comfortable with it. So to switch to a golf ball like this, I can't see it happening. TaylorMade M5 driver. You know what? Yeah. But the only thing I'm confused by is this article was released only last month, and yet they're advertising a golf club that is last season's one. Yeah, I mean they're trying to say it's $400. I think it's only slightly more for the TaylorMade Sim, which is out at the moment. So I'm not sure why they're aiming at there, but if you want to get them a new driver, you're probably going to get a marriage proposal, in my opinion. silver polo. Now, obviously, it's white. That's I had to read this again, going in the description. Special weave of this polo is blended with naturally odor-resistant silver to keep him smelling fresh all the way to the 18th hole. We don't care. We're outside. We're most likely with other gentlemen. We're going to stink. It happens. We're not that self-conscious enough to be able to have a odor-resistant silver layer. We go out in bright pink shirts and flared trousers, or some of the ugliest golf shoes you've ever seen in your life. We don't care. So I don't really think this is quite aimed. The intention's there, but the execution, big no from me. Right, I'm going to fly through this last few now. The OGO Mutant Travel Cover. Unless the golfer you know travels abroad quite a lot or travels on planes, nah. It's a very specialist idea. Wouldn't recommend. 3D swing analyzer from Zep. Now, I've looked into this myself. It looks like a system I could get and I could get used to. But in the same breath, I'm not sure how much I would actually use it. So the idea is good. The execution, again, probably a failure. Breaker shorts, I'm going back to previous ones. It's all down to fashion. They are nice and neutral, but are they going to be the right cut around? We don't know. Always ask for opinion. Now this, I have to admit, is my guilty little pleasure. The golfer's barbecue sets. It's terrible. They're ugly, they're tacky. I want them. I'm not going to lie. I just think they look amazing. I think they look amazing. Looking like a little iron with the golf grip handles. Of course, most men like to have a good barbecue set. Even if we only use it that once a year. It makes us laugh, it makes us happy. If anyone wants to buy me this, please do so. Desktop golf, just no. You try this like that mini golf set we saw earlier, or the toilet golf. We want to play real golf, not desktop golf. Pass, please. And finally is the tee toss game. I don't know what to make of this. Sure, it's not really golf, but this game lets non-players get in on the fun too. If you get it, it's like one of those Christmas presents. It's great on the day, you have a laugh after a few drinks, but no, it's not going to be something that we're going to be going back to over and over again. So, there you have it. That's a quick review of some of the gifts that you can get this year. I've given my personal opinion. Some of them, yes. Some of them, no. Some of them, definitely. So hopefully this will get you a little bit more informed. And remember, until next time, I'll see you on the first tee.